Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and we're going to kick off by talking about the release of the 1 billion XRP tokens which have come out, ignoring the SEC lawsuit. So every month, at the first day of the month, from the escrow, 1 billion XRP tokens get withdrawn. And it's always been the way. It happens without fail every single month, and so the blockchain, the whale alert kicks in. And so as July 1 arrived, the San Francisco-based blockchain giant unlocked another billion of the cryptocurrency affiliated with it. That is equal to over 704 million in fiat. And so Ripple has released its regular 1 billion in two transfers of 500 million each. As a rule, around 80% of the outstanding amount of crypto is usually locked back in escrow, which is 800 million. And so this happens every month, and every month we get the same thing. People on the internet going, "Oh, they're releasing tokens. What's going on? What's happening? They're about to dump the price." There's no dumping of price. Relax. This happens every month, right? Now, on a couple of things are about to happen, which we do need to talk about, and we will be discussing this more in depth tomorrow, because obviously here in Australia we won't know what the outcome of these are until tomorrow. But we will be definitely talking about it. So, the SEC acknowledgement that the FinHub electronic mailbox is a relevant repository for emails pertaining to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. The SEC is committed to a rolling production of these materials and would make every effort to complete its production by the July 2. Let's see what happens there. And the internal documents, so the SEC's promised documents there. So let's see what happens, right? Both things. So we will keep a very close eye on that so that we make sure that I'll bring that to you tomorrow. Now, we do have news that XRP and Ripple have filed against the SEC on the back of the SEC saying, no, you're not going to be interviewing, you're not going to be having that deposition against Hinman. And Ripple have now bounced back and said, hey, no, actually, we want him, and we want to get this happening as fast as possible. So we will keep a very, very close eye on this and to see what happens now that the Ripple has made its opposition to motion to squash the Hinman deposition. So let's see what happens here. It will be very, very fascinating to keep an eye on it. I like what Dark Defender has done here. It says XRP has broken 66 and now is in this triangle. So the target resistance are 83 cents and $1.33, and then support is 66 and 57 cents. So we will keep a very, very close eye on this, because this is going to be very, very, very important. We know that not much activity happened yesterday, and that is to be expected. And so we're now waiting for this break up or down. So we will keep a very, very close eye on this and bring updates, how it evolves. Now, in other news, German law allowing $450 billion of investment into the crypto takes effect. So, essentially, the floodgates have been opened by Germany's fund location introduced in April and approved by Parliament shortly thereafter, permits special funds to invest as much as 20% of their portfolio in crypto. Now, we will wait and see over the coming weeks and months just what impact this has on the entire industry, but I expect that to be coming out across many, many different countries. So any of you out there shilling that we're in a bear market, I think you don't understand. I think you're a little bit afraid of what happened in 2017, 2018. And this isn't 2017, 2018. All you got to do is just look at your mobile phones that you had back in 2017, and you got to look at what you got now in 2021. And it's a different world. And I know that you're all scared, but mass adoption of crypto and blockchain is coming, and it's not going anywhere. So the SEC's assault on Ripple provokes wider debate. Now, the debate that is going on at the moment is, how backwards is America at the moment in how they perceive blockchain, how they perceive cryptocurrency. That's what this article is talking about, saying, how far back are they? And you know what? They're back. They're really back. If you look at Japan, Europe, how they're all taking blockchain on board and implement Singapore, how much Singapore is doing for its people in the world of blockchain. So, America's got a little bit to go. Now, SBI has released its latest report. No new information regarding Ripple XRP, except two significant additions. They are keen to report NFTs on the XRPL. And if you don't know what XRPL, it means that you haven't done enough research on XRP, and you really need to research the XRPL. Now, Mastercard says it will support selected cryptocurrencies directly on our network. This was announced back in February, and I actually remember bringing this to you. Now, isn't it a coincidence that Ripple hiring Sandy Young? Isn't it? I mean, what are the chances that Mastercard and one of the selected cryptocurrencies could be the XRP token? I don't know. I mean, you hire someone who's a former Mastercard in Europe. Mastercard said back in February they're going to be having selected cryptocurrency directly on the network. I don't know. We have to make what we want out of it. Obviously, they're not spelling it out, are they? But looks like, I mean, that does look pretty sus to me. So again, the whole SBI saying that NFTs should go on the XRPL is making headways around the world. So it is big news, and it's an important news as well. So make sure to read up about it. And SBI is the Japanese financial and crypto giant. So saying that they want non-fungible tokens on the XRPL is massive for the Ripple network. Let's go into Atani. Let's see what Atani's telling us. Okay, so when we look back inside Atani, this is on the daily chart. Not much has occurred, obviously, from a volume perspective, the last couple of 24 hours. But MACD on the daily is on the rise. And from an RSI point of view, we've got an RSI that is sort of towards the oversold. Now, I had a couple of questions from TikTok followers about, what are you talking about? RSI and the oversold. Make sure you watch the Atani video about how to put these indicators on. Completely free software as well, and I do have it on the channel, how to download Atani, how to get Atani, and how to put all these indicators on. But the MACD is sitting on a bullish segment. Now, when we look at the hourly, so from an hourly perspective, we did go down for quite a bit. And, we went down to as low as 64, but I mean, it's not that much, really. 63, 64, like we were just saying, it's not that much traction, but we can see that we're coming back up, and I think that we are about to come back into bullish. 4 hour, we're sitting on a bearish, but then when we look at the 12 hour, the 12 hour is on a bullish segment with the the Bollinger Band. When you see the gap isn't that big, that means that the volume is not that big either. So we've not that much volume going on at the moment. That there is really important to look at that and to understand that we don't have a lot of volume at the moment, and so that is an important factor to take into consideration as we move forward and as we go into the weekend. Let's have a look at some drawings. Let's see what the drawings are telling us. So we'll kick off with this particular chart at the moment because it's important to understand that failure to go up from here, we probably will see 61 cents. However, the upside, we will go to 72. So we gotta keep an eye out where we're at the moment. So we could go 61 or we might go 72. Now, when we look at the formation that we're building, and this is the formation that was here, XRP 1 year mania phase, and that was the 2017 to 2018. When we look at this one, where we're at the moment and where we're going and the sort of volume traction that we got at the moment, you see that it's, $6.50, $13.50, that's, I mentioned that we'll probably peak at 14 and then touch down, have quite a nice consolidation. So short term, we do have, 70 cents, 81 cents, 92 cents, $1 and $1.20 to keep an eye on. And when we look at the wedge pattern, the sell zone, the potential goal, if we go down, we're going to go down to 60 cents. Not going to go down into low 50s. So gotta keep this in mind. So once we break back up, once we go back up, then we will, smash the 80, consolidate above 80, and then push $1, consolidate above $1, and then continue to go up. But be on the lookout for a 60 cents entry is essentially the name of the game at the moment. So the critical hurdle ahead is the 80 cents, and then 95 $1 basically. They're the key hurdles to come across. What do I expect at the moment? I think, we're probably going to play like this for a couple more days. And so I think, be on the lookout for this kind of formation. And like I said, be on the lookout for a potential 60 cents entry. And overall, we need to, consolidate a little bit more. And then once we break above one, consolidate above one, and we will continue to push forward, probably very fast to 140, $2, and then beyond. So very, very exciting times ahead for July for the XRP token. This is excluding any potential settlement or any other major news outbreak. This is just based on numbers. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.